Tonight I'm bringing you special guest Victor Leonardi. He owns NEKAO LLC. He's from Hilo, Hawaii. That's where he currently resides in, and he specializes in lease options. Many of you don't know what that is, and that could be also known as seller finance. You might not even know what that is, but that's okay. I play the role of you guys asking some general questions. They're there to help and assist you as you guys learn. Every now and then I'll drop a vocab word in there and throw you off, but please Google it, and you have Investopedia as an excellent resource. Enjoy the show.
Maybe.
I think we're good.
Are you still in the military or no?
No, I am no longer in the military.
Okay. I couldn't remember if that was, you were in or out.
Yeah. Anyways, it says it's recording, so we'll just hope for the best. If not, hey, we caught up with old friends, you know?
That's right, yeah.
All right, man, so what's up? What are you doing now?
Real estate-wise?
Yeah.
Well, everything.
Okay.
Yeah, real estate-wise, so basically, there's a few different things that have changed since the last time I seen you.
Mm-hmm.
I co-run a real estate investment club in Kona, so that happens once a month, and that's been going on for about 2.5 years now.
Okay.
So that's going on. We just kind of felt like there was a need for people on the island that lived on that side that wanted to learn, or investors that were active, but there's no investment community on that side for people to get together. So we started that, and it's still going well, and so that's been good.
That's good.
Real estate wise, yeah, it's kind of been kind of found a little niche in lease options, and
Okay.
that's kind of what I've been focused on the last little bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's okay. So, what kind of assignments?
Okay, so a lease option is basically you're kind of like a tenant, and you're also have the option to buy the property. So typically investors use that to sell their properties.
Wow.
It's basically another term for is rent to own.
So like seller finance type stuff?
Yeah, it's a form of seller financing. So basically, how I got into that was my very first real estate transaction I did that wasn't my home. That's when I was still working out at the camp. I don't think I knew you yet then.
What camp? Salvation Army camp?
The Salvation Army camp, yeah. So I didn't really have any money to invest, and came across a property in Waikiki, and so my mentor then said, well, why don't you see if they'll do seller financing through a rent-to-own or a lease option? And I was like, okay, sounds good, but I had no idea how to explain it. So I brought him along, and we went down and met with them, and that took about a year. At first, they declined to sell, and then a year later, they decided that they wanted to sell. So I did that. There was no money down for me. It was a vacation rental. I could have lived in it. I could have sold it. I could have sublet it. I could have pretty much did anything with it. Could have just rented it out long term. And then we had I think we had a 2.5 or 3 year contract on that to decide what we were going to do. So basically that one did well as a rental. We just had to let go of the property manager that was there. It wasn't being marketed. Got it listed on like VRBO and Airbnb for vacation rentals, got it going, and then when the market started to come back a little bit stronger, then we sold it and cashed the original owners out at that same time as the new buyers took possession of the house. So it was a double simultaneous close.
Right, double escrow.
So that worked really well, and I've been structuring all my deals, pretty much all of them, not all, but most all that way. Because it's a little bit more money in the homeowner's pocket. So, because we don't have to borrow as much.
Right, but you still need to pay their payment, right? Their mortgage payment.
Correct.
So your business model revolves around that, right? That hard fixed expense?
Yeah, so basically we pay everything on their behalf. So it still stays in their name, so they can't want to go out and get another property unless they're renting. So that's one of the first questions we have to ask them is, are you planning to go buy something else? But yeah, otherwise we pay all of their bills, and then we typically, in that instance for the one I just talked about, we didn't have to do any remodeling in it, but all of our other projects have been flips. So we buy it with the lease option in place. The family moves out. We pay all of their bills. We remodel it, and then we sell it. And that's kind of been that thing. So yeah, so we just count that into our holding time.
Oh, I get it. Okay, so you get yourself in a seller finance situation, you cover all the expenses, pretty much what you said, but you're pretty much floating the expenses, and they don't pay anything out of pocket. Now, isn't that risky on your half, because you could put down maybe a certain amount of money, and they could just walk out?
Yeah, kind of. So it is risky. So you probably heard of a subject to before. It's very similar to a subject to.
A subordination clause?
What's that?
A subordination clause?
No, subject to is subject to the existing loan. So we transfer the deed into your name, but their loan stays in place.
Got it. Oh, so it's a lien. You
So
put a lien against them.
So we put a lien against them. We don't do it as a subject to, because that can trigger the due on sales clause.
Right, when you cash it out, yeah. Or transfer.
We transfer the insurance, because you have to transfer the insurance as well, and it triggers that it's a new owner, but also because the deed transfers. In a lease option, you don't have to do that. Yeah, there is a lot more risk to it. We do have really good contracts. We have our attorney that signs off on them. And also we do record a lien against them through the county. And so there is that extra protection, so it clouds their title.
Nice. So for the preliminary report, it'll come up. So it's kind of like a mechanics lien, where once the date of when you start the work, that's when the lien is recorded. Awesome.
Correct. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, great. It works. I see it.
Yeah.
Awesome,
Yeah,
awesome.
It
So
works really well for us.
yeah.
So we always offer that, even if we're looking to go in cash, we'll always offer owner financing if they're not.
That was the end of part 1. Now please stay tuned for part 2. Click right here somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Subscribe. Like.